wanted to do like kind of like a full day of eating vlog where I show you what a typical day during my prep is like. I'm headed to class now, and then I'm going to come back home. Just going to be doing sprints in our tennis courts. And I also wanted to mention that I am doing this by myself. I've set my own macros, my own calories. My own calories come from, you know, what my BMR is, and then I subtracted 400 calories to achieve my goal and lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. I'm at 1,600 calories, and my macros are 182 carb, 35 grams of fat, and 139 protein. I'm eating 5 to 6 meals a day. When I do have a 7 a.m. class, I'm not going to the gym before that. I eat my oats, I go to class for 2 hours, and then my schedule lets me go to the gym right after. On a day where I have my class start at say 9 a.m., I will have the little carrot cake protein bar with my coffee, and then I will go to the gym, and then in class I will eat my oats. Those are the two things I always eat first or second in the morning. But now I'm going to drink my coffee and eat my oats, and I will check in with you guys later. It's about 30 minutes before I'm going to work out. So now I'm going to make my little pre-workout cocktail. All of our cabinet doors are open. Just close all these. 2 grams of the beta-alanine and 3 to 4 grams of creatine. And this is the remainder of my coffee from this morning. So I'm just going to put that in here with some water and chug it. And then what I always bring with me to the gym, or like today to the tennis court, is the alpha amino BCAAs. And this is actually a great product, and it has the perfect ratio of leucine and isoleucine, a 2-to-1 ratio. And this is the icy blue raz flavor. This is not the one with the caffeine in it, since I get my caffeine from coffee for my workouts. But as I sip on this during my workouts, it really increases my energy levels. I just use a scoop of this and I sip on it during my workout. Today, since I'm doing HIIT cardio, I will take half of it before. I like to take BCAAs for its muscle sparing power. If you do really hard workouts and you are in a caloric deficit, it can help with muscle retention. I am someone who personally benefits a lot from taking BCAAs. If you are someone who just, you know, works out for 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week, or not really super intense, and by intense I mean you're in the gym straight lifting for an hour, doing cardio for 30 minutes after, or you're lifting really, really heavy to where you can almost not finish your last set. I don't think you are someone who needs BCAAs. If you're someone who doesn't have a good diet, you're not following your diet every day for optimal results, I would not recommend BCAAs for you, because it would just be a waste of money. BCAAs, in my opinion, are for people who are on a strict diet and exercise regimen. Otherwise, you'd just be wasting your money, and it would just be another product that's sitting on your shelf that you can tell people you take. You can get it from your diet, so just keep in mind that BCAAs are a supplement and they are not necessary. Just like protein powder is a supplement and is not necessary. There's our little collection right there. The only time I actually use protein powder is in my oats, like you saw earlier. I do not have a protein shake. I'd rather eat food instead of drink it. Eating my protein, you know, in the form of chicken or fish makes me fuller longer versus drinking a isolate protein, which will only fill me up for a little bit. That's my opinion on that. So I'm gonna drink half of these BCAAs right now, and next time I check in, I'll be at the tennis court. What you're gonna see is me starting at one end and then running to another, of course, and then I'll walk back and I'll start all over, and I'll do it for time. The birds are singing, the sun is shining. Now I'm gonna do my warm-up run and do my sprints.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on. All we wanna do is party. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Pop the cork and roll up the hash. Come on. Come on. Come on. All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. And buy everybody at the.
All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. And buy everybody at the bar Bacardi. All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. And buy everybody at the bar Bacardi.
All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. And buy everybody at the bar. Yeah.
All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. All we wanna do is party. And buy everybody at the bar Bacardi.
Pop the cork and roll up the hash.
Shake your body, move your body, come on. Shake your body.
Alright, so that's that. Now, on to my second meal. I made these a week ago, and they freeze really well, by the way. These came out of the freezer. Just want to show you. These are a carrot cake protein, not really a bar, but it's like a little bread or something like that. And it was inspired by one of Jamie Eason Middleton's recipes on bodybuilding.com. I did modify it a little bit. Her recipe said to put like 3/4 a cup of sweetener and some water. I didn't do that, and I added a little more egg white to it, only like a tablespoon of stevia. But these are made with baby food carrots. I think I still have a little can. Yeah, they're made with this baby's first carrot puree. Very, very good. But when these three are gone, I am going to be cutting them out. As my contest prep goes on, more and more things will be cut out. So as the day goes on, I will show you some of the things that will be cut out. But what I'm showing you today is what I have been eating every day for the past week and a half, and will be eating the same thing until I am 10 weeks out. So this is my little breakfast omelet that I like to make. I have 50 grams of Vidalia onion already cut up from yesterday when I was making my omelet. 100 grams of zucchini that's already cut up, that I cut up while my omelet was cooking yesterday. So that's kind of a way that I save time. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm craving like a coffee sort of ice cream smoothie. So what I do is when bananas start going bad, or if I have some really ripe bananas and then some not so ripe bananas, I'll stick the really ripe bananas in the freezer after I peel them. So you can see I have 130 grams of frozen banana, and then I'm going to use just a little bit of the unsweetened silk cashew milk, a little bit of this instant coffee, and then there is a tad of coffee left from this morning, and I'm just going to stick that in a food processor and show you what comes out.
Come on.
Okay, that took like maybe 3 minutes, and it gives me the consistency of an ice cream. I'm probably going to end up cutting out fruit from my prep 10 to 8 weeks out, so I'm definitely enjoying it while I can. You can personalize this in any way that you want to. I find that using banana makes the best nice cream that there is. Nice because it lacks all the fat and the calories. You can also add peanut butter, whatever. You just have to make sure that your fruit is frozen, because it will not work with regular fruit and ice cubes, which some people tend to ask about. I'm going to have my first lunch meal. Pretty simple. With the quinoa, I cook it ahead. So I'll make 4 servings in one batch. One serving is a 1/4 cup of the quinoa. I made it with the garlic and herb and onion and herb Mrs. Dash seasoning. So that's what you're going to see now. Okay, it's 4 o'clock, so now I'm going to make a salad, and every day I plan out my meals for the next day. And let's say, for example, I run out of sweet potato or anything that I'm short on, I will throw into a salad. If I'm short on fat, I'll add an egg, some walnuts, or if I'm short on carbs, I'll throw in more strawberries. Right now I just have 80 grams of strawberries. I'm going to put 1 hard-boiled egg in there, 20 grams of zucchini, and a handful of this half and half mix, which is like 25 grams or so, and then half a serving of this fat-free balsamic vinaigrette from Trader Joe's, which is so good, so good. And there are the macros there. I also put 1.5 ounces of that shredded chicken that I had pre-made in my previous meal. It looks so good. Now I'm going to make something similar to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but instead of using bread, traditional bread, I'm using the Joseph's Flax Oat Bran and Whole Wheat Pita Bread. This has amazing macros. And then I like to have mine with cream cheese and peanut butter, but I won't be using regular peanut butter. I like the PB2, and chocolate flavor is amazing, especially with the strawberries. The cream cheese that I use is not real cream cheese. I have cut out dairy. I use this tofuti, which is made from tofu and soy protein. I do definitely watch my intake of soy. It is not good for you. Can cause a lot of issues if you take in too much. So even though I do eat this every day, I eat less than a tablespoon of it every day. And then of course you have your strawberries, and I'll be eating I think 80 grams of strawberries in this treat. Alright, this is the last meal, and again, my fish has been pre-prepared. I use Mrs. Dash seasoning, lemon pepper to season it. I'm going to be making a mahi wrap with 100 grams of steamed asparagus, a handful of this. This is the flatbread that I'll be using. I love their products, if you can't tell. There's the macros for one. 1 ounce of this avocado, and here is the pre-prepared mahi that I'm going to warm up now, and I'll show you what everything looks like. And there's the finished product. Put some salsa on it too, because why not? And that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit lengthy, but I did want to try something a little bit different where I am also giving you a few tips and some of my own opinions and things that I do. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video and would like to see more videos like this, if you don't mind it being a little bit lengthy, if it was entertaining, please hit that like button, subscribe, help the channel grow, and I'll catch you in the next video.